Physics is one of the science fields that study of matter, motion and energy. The word physics came from an ancient Greek word that means knowledge of nature. Physics looks at how everything around us behave and try to find the explanation. And that's why it claims that there must be some fundamental rules that govern the universe. In other words, physics is like an applied mathematics, where we use mathematical principles and concepts and apply them in physics to prove the theories. Some of the important people that involved in the discoveries of physics is Archimedes, Sir Isaac Newton and Ibn al-Haytham.
Moving on to the relationship between calculus and physics. Firstly, physics is related to calculus by using calculus as a mathematical tool in order to understand and solving the problem. Next, in physics, the calculus can be represented as dsdt, dxdt, and dvdt. It is being said that the distinction between both of them is a little. As an example, the geometry is the branch of the mechanics. Here are the examples that shows that calculus is related to physics. Firstly, the velocity in the rate of change of displacement with time, while acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with time. Secondly, speed is the rate of change of distance with time.
So let's move on to our next topic, the importance of integral in physics. So firstly, definite integral can be used to determine the mass of an object. However, the job may also be measured by integrating a force feature or when pumping problem is counteracted. Similarly, some definite integral may also be used for calculating the force of liquid object. Next, predict the position of the planets and understand electromagnetism to calculate object speed and trajectory. Finally, machine engineering to determine frictional forces such as computing the surface area of complex objects. So next is benefits of this study towards the understanding of our world. Firstly, it may not only boost building structures but also important facilities including bridge. And the precise power cable duration to link to substation was calculated that are kilometers apart. However, formula for enhancing road safety and space technology utilizes many various ways of calculus concept.
Now, I will explain about key concept. In key concept, integration is one of the key tools in calculus as it was used in defining and calculating quantity which are important to mathematics and science. This means integration is one of solving method that is commonly used in physics. In this context, the application of integration was used to find center of mass and velocity. Next, there is some physics equation that involve integration with each velocity function. Velocity is an integral of acceleration over time. Thus, the function will be as v equal to integration of a dt, which a means to acceleration.
Moving on to the method, integral by parts is based on product rule for differentiation. Basically, integral by parts is constructed by two functions and we need to solve them separately. We have to choose which function to integrate and differentiate to make them into a simpler function.
So next, let's move on to example and analysis. Example 1. Find the center of mass of thin uniform plate whose shape is the region between y equal to cos x and the x-axis between x equal to negative pi over 2 and x equal to pi over 2. It is clear that x equal to 0, but for the practice, let's compute it anyway. We need the total mass, so we compute it first. So we got the total mass is 2. The moment around the y-axis is my is equal to pi over 4. So, and the moment around the x-axis is mx equal to pi over 4 also. Thus, x equal to 0 over 2 and y equal to pi over 8.
Lastly, conclusion. In conclusion, calculus and physics have a strong relationship. As we can see in example 1, we can see that the integration was used to calculate total mass that denote as m. This shows how most of the physics calculation is used calculus to find the answer.